There's nothing illegal about these. If you're a parent, you own the car and you want to spy on your teen. But we've uncovered a sinister side to these tracking devices. Stalkers are using them to spy on their exes. They're so small, if someone hid one in the trunk of your car, you'd probably never know it. Did you slip a little something on your girlfriend's gas tank?
No, I ain't got no comment.
The police. Meet 20-year-old Raimundo Munoz. Prosecutors just charged the Kansas City man with violation of a protection order after his estranged girlfriend found a GPS tracking device hidden on her gas tank. The young woman says she became suspicious after Munoz threatened her, saying, quote, "Watch what you do because I know if you are lying."
So now you have offenders and abusers placing these items in gifts.
Sergeant Lionel Colon works in KCPD's domestic violence unit and says police across the country are starting to see similar cases. But the laws have been slow to catch up with technology. He says women should trust their instincts.
We're talking about gang stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Central Coast News reporter Candace Wynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting more dangerous because of the internet.
He said for the last year and a half, he's been systematically followed by a group of people. At one point, he said they climbed on his roof to harass him.
That's the worst part of it. If it was me, I would take action.
Santa Cruz Police Lieutenant Larry Richards said police are becoming more aware of gang stalking because of cyberbullying.
Gang stalking itself, they have elevated themselves to technology. So this is something that's been going on before the age of Facebook, Twitter, those other social websites. They just now have gone into this.
If found guilty of gang stalking, a person may face criminal, conspiracy, and stalking charges, all of which are felony charges in California.
Antonio have contacted the I-team and described similar types of occurrences.
The urine arsenic is above normal. We shouldn't have arsenic.
Linda Johnson says someone poisoned her water supply with heavy metals in northwest San Antonio. Then there's her story about the bracelet that went missing, then reappeared. Police, she says, have stopped listening to her. And like Verbef, she too believes she's been sexually assaulted, although she never filed a police report.
I've gone to doctors many times, and I've been to the Rape Crisis Center for counseling, yes.
Many of these so-called victims of what Hall describes as gang stalking meet up on the internet, finding comfort and information from others who say they too suffer from electronic stalking, mind control, and even rape. Loosely defined, gang stalking is where organized groups target and harass unwilling victims to the point of paranoia, leaving the victims to deal with skeptical family members and skeptical law enforcement.
This isn't stalking done by a former spouse or former boyfriend or someone that's disgruntled at you, but stalking that's being done by total strangers in an organized fashion.